Welcome everyone, today we have 12 new glitches for Super Mario Maker 2. Today we go over the glitched hold animation that we haven't gone over yet. That one's really cool. We have some crazy boom boom animations going on. We have an inaccessible car, a Koopa car that you can't get into, and much more. Be sure to like the video, it does help the YouTube algorithm, it helps us grow. Without further ado, let's jump in. Glitch number 1. This conveyor belt is going to pull this cannon into this little corner right here. So it's going to snuggle this cannon right up against this wall. And what happens then is it opens up a space that's just big enough for the big Mush toad to get into. And then it'll slide him down that one tile gap. This glitch also works with 4 POWs stacked up like this. Again, this conveyor belt is going to push the POWs up against the wall and open up a gap big enough for Big Mush Toad to slide right in on. And then he goes down the one tile gap. This feat can also be accomplished if you drop a cannon right over here and it's less than 2 tiles wide. So check this out. The conveyor belt's going to push it over to the left and the same thing will happen. We're just going to casually walk into this less than 2 gap hole and then fall through the 1 tile hole. Glitch number 2. Using this setup, we are going to show how Nintendo has failed the law of conservation of energy yet again. Basically what that means is, because of friction and many other forces, things eventually do come to a stop, but not in this case. So if I kick that flower up like that with my cape, this seesaw will continue to go up and down infinitely. It'll just keep doing this. Alright, that's good enough. Glitch number 3. After setting a spring down, you can actually phase through it for about a second while it struggles to become active. So with SMB2 costume right here, you can lift the spring. I'm going to duck next to the other spring. And then I'm going to drop it and jump over to the right, and you'll see me phase right through it, leaving behind 2 springs and a blocked gap. This could be really effective for playing multiplayer. So say right there, I just blocked a path that nobody else can go through. So if somebody else came upon this, they'd be stuck. Glitch number 4, there are P-switches in these question mark blocks. So before, I'm pretty sure, when you hit one of these question mark blocks, the P-switch goes up, and the muncher above it activates a P-switch, causing the P-timer. But, not anymore apparently. You can hear the sound effect of the P-switch being activated, but then the P-switch just despawns, it goes poof. How strange. Glitch number 5. This burner is going to push this launcher over to the left, and it's going to squeeze the 2 launchers into this POW underneath the pipe over here. The POW that dispenses out of the red pipe is going to warp up to the top. This could be a really cool like POW dispenser type thing in a level that alternates, maybe triggered by an on-off switch that allows the burner to actually push the POW where you want it to go. But anyways, you can grab that right through the one-ways and then use it later in the level. And if I use it right here, it'll just keep on dispensing more out, which is kind of sweet too. Glitch number 6. With this setup right here, you're going to see a Koopa inside of a Koopa Car go Brrrr. We are going to start the scene. You're going to see him hit these sideways springs quite repeatedly, like so. And then when I hit the on-off switch, the block is going to activate down there, and now he's headbanging. Glitch number 7, we're going to go over a glitched hold animation. So basically what we're going to do here as Mario, you need to be in co-op building. As Mario, I'm going to grab Luigi, I'm going to throw him, and then immediately pick up a POW and that cat suit. And if I do it quickly enough, Mario will get glitched into a hold animation. So let's check this out. So I throw him, immediately grab the POW, and then drop it. Now Mario still looks like he's holding an item, but he is not. If I scratch like that, I will actually not look like I'm running around anymore. He'll be hovering, and my jumps sometimes get dismantled as well. So right now I can't long jump. In order to long jump again, I have to jump on Luigi for that to happen. For some reason, jumping on Luigi here resets everything. I can still do the dive, which is not, nothing too crazy. He just doesn't animate at all. I can still scratch, but again, when I scratch, things kind of break a little bit. So I have to jump on Luigi again. This messes up your animation for a whole bunch of different things. So first, let's get a fire flower. With a fire flower, he will shoot his fireball, but it doesn't look like he's actually throwing it with his hands anymore. He is now sneezing it. Just a side note, it looks funny when you do this. It just looks funny when you do that. You can still do the spin jump like that. You can still roll like that. It's just, it's funny when you throw fireballs. Okay, let's grab a boomerang suit. With the boomerang suit, it looks like a boomerang comes straight out of my chest. So the animation of throwing the boomerang is totally not there. He's like a superhero now. Also, let's try the hammer. The hammer's pretty sweet too. It doesn't do the hand swing motion. So the hammer comes up and then swings without the motion. So it messes with a whole bunch of different animations. The box comes out of nowhere. I think that happens normally. But the hammer looks like the guy from Wreck-It Ralph who fixes things. The disjointed animation going on. It's pretty sick looking. If you are in a Koopa car like this, your hands will still be outstretched. So you're driving without your hands on the wheel, which is super dangerous, Mario. Why would you do that? Not a glitch number 8. These springs are going to fall on this Boom Boom, and Boom Boom is going to go crazy. Check out Boom Boom's animation. This is like the riding Boom Boom that we've done before. Also, hitboxes. What are these hitboxes? His fists are flying right through me, and I am untouched. Both sides. Look at that. A glitch number 9, if you jump out of a Koopa car right into one of these exclamation mark boxes, you will not be able to enter a Koopa car when you come back out. So check this out. I'm going to jump in here, drive along, eject, and you'll see how I cannot even enter this car over here. It is not usable anymore. It is not enterable. Glitch number 10. There's a spring inside of this cannon, this launcher right here, and this launcher is going to push a spring out. If we are Big Toad, Big Mario, whatever, and we go into this little gap right here, it puts us into a very interesting position. Now, I am stuck next to this spring and these one-ways. If I hold left, he goes brrrr. Look at that dust cloud and look at his head go. Doesn't really make much noise, but he definitely goes brrrr. Glitch number 11. This spring is going to go in that corner right there above the one-way. And these two burners are going to converge on its location. The top one's going to head back out. That's important because this spring is going to clip through this one-way. Check this out. Clips right underneath. Glitch number 12. This spring falls on the conveyor belt, and the conveyor belt pulls the spring in and then pulls the POW in. So check out the situation that happens here. This is a POW that's going brrrr before our very eyes. It's a little bit of hyper vibrate, but that's not the main thing. The main thing is that when I jump on this conveyor, it will pull me right through the POW as if the POW is not even there. Apparently, the POW maintains its translucent state after getting hit by a sideways spring. It just keeps it so we can clip straight into it. It automatically hits the POW, and then we get stuck here going brrrr. There's nothing I can do about this one.